Hello everyone, and welcome to a new series here on the JaWade channel, Jamaican Cities Top Tier. And today we're in the town of, guess it yet? Yet? No? Well, just stick around to see. I'll show you where we are. Now, this is one of the top 10 cities that's on our top tier list that we're showcasing that falls at number 10. So we're counting down, not up. So Old Harbour is at number 10. This is Jamaican Cities Top Tier. Let's go. The town of Old Harbour is situated in the parish of St. Catherine on the south coast of Jamaica, between the cities of Maypen to the west and Spanish Town to the east. Old Harbour has an estimated population of 26,024 residents after a 2023 data study, making it the 7th largest city in Jamaica and the 3rd largest city in St. Catherine after Spanish Town and Portmore. Old Harbour Glades, the Avery, Marley Acres, Claremont Heights, Old Harbour Villas, Old Harbour Mews, Claremont Drive, and New Harbour Village are just some of the neighborhoods that can be found in Old Harbour. The city is located in the constituency of Southwest St. Catherine. While the town doesn't have a mayor, it has a chair, chaired by the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. The chair of Old Harbour is Norman Scott. Old Harbour is mostly known for its iconic landmark, the Iron Clock. Now, the town of Old Harbour, or the Old Harbour Clock, was the second monument of its kind to be erected in the parish of St. Catherine. Following that, the Spanish Town Clock, which was built many years before. However, in 1982, the St. Catherine Parochial Board, more referred today as the Parish Council, among locals but officially as the Municipal Corporation, agreed that a town clock be placed in Old Harbour Square. This motion was moved on March 10, 1892 by Granville Goldsborough, sometimes spelled Goldsborough. However, consent had to be first sought from the governor of the parish, who in today and age is most likely the mayor or chairman of the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. This was done and included in this letter of request was approval and release for £5 for the budget to erect the clock in Old Harbour. Some 18 months later, nothing happened, causing another member of the parochial board, this time one Moses Bravo, to move a second motion with a £250 expenditure attached for the purchase of the town clock and the erection of a levee for the said clock for a general use and convenience of the inhabitants of the town of Old Harbour. The budget was amended several times, in fact between May 1984 and May 1894 and May 1895. The budget for the clock was adjusted 3 times, eventually settling for £373. There is no precise date mentioned of when the clock was erected, but what we can report based on this document from the JNHT is that between the final approval of the budget in May 1895 and September 1895, the budget had a town clock by then. In what appears to be expert from the minutes of a parochial board meeting in September 1895. The new clock was in need of repair, with Mr. Bravo, who we believe to be the same Moses Bravo, suggesting sending the Old Harbour clock to England for fixing. Mr. Bravo's suggestion was not taken up through the board chairman, who remarked that the clock was being repaired in Kingston. Public enthusiasm was infectious, and the people of Linstead were only 2 years behind the people of Old Harbour in obtaining their own clock, after which the clock was returned to Old Harbour, which has stood for 125 years and still counting. There are not many very interesting spots in Old Harbour, but the Colbeck Castle just north of the town is a real historic sweet spots where you can go and experience the history of the castle. And in town there's a Kaluga Cafe. Major thoroughfares in Old Harbour includes West Street from the Avery to the Clock, East Street from the Clock to Church Pen, the Church Pen Main Road from Church Pen to McCook's Pen, North Street from the Clock to Colbeck, and the South Street from the Clock to T1 or Highway 2000. Then there's a T1 or the PJ Patterson Highway, Highway 2000, that bypasses the town from Kingston to Maypen, with further developments to Mandeville that will open in March 2023. Old Harbour is now one of Jamaica's fastest growing towns. Over the past 2 decades, the town has seen major housing developments that brings much growth to the area. Housing schemes such as the Avery, New Harbour Villages 1, 2, and 3, Colbeck Manors, and much more are welcome earned investments to the town. Because of this, the town has seen a major population boost over the past 2 decades, from as low as 12,000 in 1995 to as much as 28,000 in 2022. The town of Old Harbour in southeast St. Catherine, Jamaica is fast becoming a major metropolis city in future to come. Old Harbour is number 10 on our top tier list for Jamaican cities. So there you have it, guys. Old Harbour is the 10th most influential city in Jamaica. But what do you think? Do you think Old Harbour deserves to be ranked at number 10 on the top tier list? Let us know in the comment section. That's it for this episode, the very first episode of Top Tier Jamaican Cities. Join us for the next episode to see who ranks at number 9. Until next time, I'm Abby K, saying peace out.